Here we are out in the Mosphoran Highwaste for Dheed. A rather simple name. It spawns over here on the west side in the summit path, so you do have to do the, I guess it's a side quest? Sort of? Let's call it a puzzle. You do have to puzzle out the path in order to gain access to this area, which is also how you gain access to Exodus, I think it is up here. Either way, this simply has a 40% chance to spawn up here. There is no sort of modification for that or anything. It's just a 40% chance to spawn. Now, unfortunately, I don't think there's an minor distraction. Anyway, like I was saying, unfortunately, there's a dude up here, by the way. He just hangs out. We're not talking to him. Unfortunately, I don't think there's an easy way to double zone, is there? Not particularly. I mean, it's not going to be difficult to do it. We have to go down here and then probably north, I guess, and then make our way back. It's a decent chance to spawn. I think it's, what is it, 40? 40% chance of spawning. Now, it doesn't say it actually replaces anything. I wonder if we can just zone in and out of this repeatedly until it happens to show up. May want to check the further information on this particular enemy before I do this, actually. Never mind, it's already here, although I do want to check. I usually do this before I start recording, but I've been distracted. It has nothing useful to sell, so... It is a flying-based enemy, so we should probably use ranged attacks and or magic. We have two ranged enemies, and then of course Ash can use magic. We'll just have to manually do it. So this should be an easy fight. Whenever we get around to casting it. Oh, don't flee. He's very high in the air, and I wish he was not so high in the air, but he currently is. Oh, he has fangs as well. I hate every enemy in this game that has a fangs type attack. It is rather annoying. It's just the fact that it can instantaneously kill you is annoying. Oh, it appears to have brought a friend or two to the fight. I wish you had not done that. I think those just happen to respawn over here rather than actually, you know, be a thing to... Once again, fangs. Alright. Tired of your crap. You and all of your friends in this general area. There you go. Dealt with that. Now I gotta go back to casting Flare on this dude till he eventually dies. Which is hopefully soon. He's almost dead, so not too much of a deal here. As long as he doesn't kill me with crushing fangs every 2 seconds. Do you see why I dislike fang attacks? Mostly crushing fangs. I think the other ones have such a small chance of actually hitting that it doesn't matter. Anyway, there's that one. I actually, in the midst of this, forgot what the other one was that we were going to do. I was in the Salikawood, that's right. So off to the Salikawood I go. Now this particular hunt, and the Salikawood, it spawns in the Piebald path, I believe, is one that is highly unlikely to naturally be spawned because it requires you kill no enemies in the Salikawood. Easiest way to do that is to simply use the gate crystal, teleport crystal over here in quite a trace. It's a weird thing to pronounce, but hey. And then we simply have to wait 60 seconds, and it should, unless I'm horribly mistaken, spawn in this zone. Now again, you cannot kill anything in the entirety of the Salikawood, so do be careful. Let me go ahead and check while we wait. Should be Rageclaw. See if anything is stealable. Sickle blade. I don't know if that's useful for anything, but it is stealable. Now, just like most other enemies of this type, it is capable of using, what's it called? Cannibalize. There we go. That's the name of the ability. It is capable of using cannibalize, so it is capable of hitting max health. Which means its normal attacks are capable of hitting for max damage. Did I say health? Max level. Not max health. Also means its A very dangerous foe to fight. Also, that is thunder. Hello! So somewhere around here. I think it's over here. Maybe I need to leave and come back, because that's a regular enemy. Maybe I need to double zone out and then come back, unless I haven't waited 60 seconds. I think I've waited 60 seconds, but I have been in this area during that, so I can never remember if I need to wait in this zone or need to wait outside of this zone, but you know, welcome to me. I don't remember things very well. We'll go ahead and zone twice and then make our way back over here and see if it's in this area. Go ahead and rebuff everyone too while we're here. Woohoo! Thankfully it doesn't take long to double zone in this direction. Doesn't take long to double zone in any direction, but if you zone the other way, you know, you do get kicked out of that, so. We're gonna go ahead and flee again so we're not casting anything. Make our way over here. I think it should be in this zone. And I think it should be over here, where this guy spawned. Ow. But instead it is not. It spawns anywhere in the Piebald path. Let's go ahead and have a wander around the path here. I mean, there's only 3 entrances to this area, and it should spawn next to an entrance, I thought. Maybe I am confused. Let's see. To spawn the Rageclaw, once the player enters Piebald Path, they cannot kill any enemies, nor let any enemies be cannibalized. After 60 seconds, the Rageclaw will spawn near the exit opposite the one the player entered through. There's 3, so I don't really know how opposites work, but if I were to guess, the opposite of the one I entered in should be the Nabrius Deadlands. Let's make our way over there. Again, we're not allowed to kill anything, so don't touch any of these enemies. Hopefully they don't follow me. I do not see a hunt. Has it been 60 seconds? Surely it has. Gonna go ahead and wait, I guess. You're not the Rageclaw, you're just the regular enemy over there. Yeah, that's just the regular Terries. Let's go for a wander. I don't think it can spawn, whoops. I don't think it can spawn down this side path over here. In fact, I don't think anything ever spawns down this side path, but let's go ahead and give it a check. That's just an Antares. Ow. I'm pretty sure that's an Antares anyway. Let's wait for it to use an ability. Yeah. Anything over here? Is it you? It must be you, actually. Yeah, there he is. Hey, he spawned at some point. I may have run past him earlier and not noticed because he did 0 damage, and he's actually not all that, you know, noticeable. Slightly colorful variant of an Antares. But anyway. He's capable of using cannibalize, so bear that in mind. If he doesn't cannibalize, which he doesn't have a 100% chance of always using, if he doesn't cannibalize, he is not at all difficult to fight, so we can go ahead and just burn him down, and there you go. Nothing to steal, really, unless you want to steal from him. I guess there's not much of a reason not to, because he disappears, but regardless, that is that hunt done. He must have spawned over here, despite this being the entrance I came in on. Maybe it's because I moved, so it just spawned opposite of where I currently was stood. I don't know. Either way, that's it for this video, so thanks for watching. See you next time, hopefully with less thunder.